after that 4-3 thriller against Rathfriland, we were 3-1 down, ended up winning 4-3. There was some skullduggery shenanigans, and essentially what happened is, morning squad, welcome back to another episode of Project Realise. I'm Ryan Sharkey, and I'm trying to realise my potential in football, play professionally, and inspire others to do that which is meaningful to them. We left off when the team that I play for, Lisburn Distillery, who are in the 3rd division of Northern Irish football, which is a semi-professional league. We were in 7th out of 14. We're coming off the back of a good 1-0 win against Coke United, and then an even better 4-3 thriller win against Rathfriland. And we had climbed up the table a little bit. We had gone from 11th to 7th, and still all those teams from 13th to 4th essentially were separated by just 7 or 9 points or something like that. Things have been a little bit of a struggle since then. So after that 4-3 thriller against Rathfriland, we were 3-1 down, ended up winning 4-3. There was some skullduggery shenanigans, and essentially what happened is, before the game there were changes to our team sheet. So what happened was, one of the guys that was on our bench was no longer playing, so another person from our squad was put into the bench. If you do that after you've submitted the team officially to the matchday portal, you have to alert the referee, and you also have to alert the opposing team's manager in the presence of the referee. Just looking at the laws on the computer here. So number 28, replacement of players on the team sheet. So after the team sheets have been completed and submitted to the football management system to the referee, and if the match is not yet kicked off, the following shall apply. So the main point to look at here is, any amendments to the team sheet in accordance with points A and B above must be communicated to the opposing team manager in the presence of one of the match officials as soon as possible prior to the commencement of the match. And that's essentially what didn't happen. So we changed a person on our team sheet and didn't inform the opposing team's manager in the presence of the referee, and as a result we had to forfeit the match. So instead of it going down as a 4-3 victory for Lisburn Distillery, it went down as a 3-0 loss. So that was a tough one to take, and we're no longer in 7th. And then to continue, we've had 4 matches since then, and the struggles have continued. So the game after that was against Warrenpoint Town. They're quite good. We lost 2-0. The game after that kind of rebounded. It was against Moyola Park, who were below us in the league. We gave them a 5-1 thumping. And then the game after that, Tobermore away, they were below us in the league, but they'd actually already beaten us already this year in one of the cups, and we lost 1-0 to them. Then the game after that, which was last Saturday, which was against PSNI, so the Police Service Northern Ireland, they're smack bottom of the league, and they beat us 3-0. And so that means we are currently sitting 10th in the league, and we are on 22 points. We are 2 points off 13th. So we're a little bit further away to the teams above us, and we don't have as many games in hand anymore. So we're a little bit lower in the league than we would want. Just so you all know, it's one team relegated. I'm pretty sure one team promoted each year from this league, so there's a big buffer between us and the relegation zone. Not that we're intending to stay near the bottom of the league. It's been a funny season. We've beaten a lot of the top teams, I'll say, but we've also lost to a lot of the bottom teams. And to me, it comes down to our attitude in games and the intensity and energy that we bring to games. I think, when, just to big up one of my teammates, Justy, he has such energy and intensity and aggression every time he plays, and I feel like anytime he doesn't play, we miss him. I feel like he's the engine for our team. But I also think, just in general, I think we need more of the energy and intensity that he brings to games. I think we could all learn a thing or two from the way that he plays. Things aren't looking that pretty for us as a squad, but I know that we'll buckle down in these next weeks to come, and we will get results. So yeah, things could be better as a team, but just going to keep training hard and get as many points as we can from the remaining 7 games. We'll say 7 games to go. So in terms of things for me personally, I got injured about 5 weeks ago, maybe 6 weeks ago now, and I've been back at proper training now for a good solid 2 weeks. The first week I was back, I was taking things very gentle, just making sure not to hurt my calf or my ankle that I'd injured. Progressively got more intense, working harder in training and going up back to full fitness. So the calf feels great. The ankle feels pretty good still. It feels a little bruised, but it's probably just a bit of scar tissue from the injury before. I still have pretty good range of motion, so I'm not too concerned about that. And last Friday I got 60-ish minutes for the reserves, and then I was back in the squad on Saturday. We didn't get playing, but hopefully if I continue to do well in training, which I feel like I am, I'll get some minutes and then be able to earn my starting spot back. And then just training's been going well. I had some beautiful curling shots last night at training, so that was fun. A couple of things that I've changed about my training that I feel like will be fun to share is I've started wearing shin guards in training, just to, essentially the idea is you want to train how you play in matches. So in matches I'll be wearing shin guards, and occasionally shin guards can feel a little clunky for me. They don't weigh much, but it just feels a little different on match days wearing shin guards, and I just want to make training as similar to match day as possible so that I'm as prepared as possible. And so I think that's been really good. Lads have been giving me a good bit of stick for wearing shin guards in training, but that's okay. It's good butter.
This is great banter. It really is.
And then another change that I made is, so we train from 8 to 9 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the place where we train is about 20 to 30 minutes away from my house. So I was getting back at 9:30, beginning to make some food to eat, and then finishing eating after 10 o'clock. And sometimes when I eat later in the evening, my belly's full, it takes me longer to fall asleep, and I feel like I don't sleep as well. So another change that I've made is like prepare my dinner, bring it with me to training, and have it right after training. So I finish eating at around 9:20, 9:30 rather than after 10 o'clock. I don't know, it's only 30 minutes, but it actually has made a pretty big difference to how I feel at night, how quickly I can fall asleep, and how quality my sleep feels. So could be in my head, I don't think it is, but that's been a cool change to make to my routine. I guess another update, I've just been progressing back into things properly with my lifting, just with the calf and the ankle. A lot of the exercise I would do for my lower legs, I haven't been able to do them as intensely as I would like, but we're getting back into the full swing of things and progressing again with lifting. So that's been really fun, and just excited to keep on doing my individual training, my individual football training, my team football training, and lifting, and just seeing how damn good I can get. Pretty excited for it. Excited to share the lessons and the knowledge that I learned along the way with you guys. So that's it for this episode, guys, and I'll speak to you in the next one. See ya.